Hi, I've been asked to talk about God moments in my life, and there's been a lot of them, but I thought I would talk about the one that I think is one of the more unusual ones. Several years ago, before I moved up here, I worked at a Christian school teaching math and science, and one of my privileges was to take a group of the high school kids over to Europe on a 2-week mission trip. We stopped in Slovakia and Hungary, and we ended up in Romania. We had missions in each of those spots, but the main mission was in Romania. We broke the kids into 3 groups, and one of the groups worked in a boys' home, another group worked in a preschool, and the last group worked on a construction site with a local making cement. And the first day went just as planned, and I had it all planned out, and every day we prayed that it would go as planned. On the second day, when I dropped off the group at the construction site, I noticed that the group the day before had used all the sand up that they were using to make cement, and the sand that I had ordered hadn't come yet. So I was hoping and praying that the sand would come, and I dropped off the other groups. Each group had a chaperone, so they weren't alone. And the groups worked all day long. Then we picked up each of the groups, and when I picked up the group at the construction site, I noticed that the place where the sand was supposed to be looked exactly like it did when I dropped them off, and I just wondered what the kids had done all day. So that night, we share our mission experiences. And when we got to the group at the construction site, I said, "What did you guys do all day?" And they said, "Well, we mixed cement." And I said, "Well, did the sand come?" And they said, "No." I said, "Well, what did you use?" And they said, "Well, we went out to the spot where the sand was supposed to be, and we just sort of scraped around the top, and we used that." And well, it takes a whole wheelbarrow to make cement, and they need many wheelbarrows all day long, and that sand spot hadn't changed. They were able to mix cement all day long from a place that had no sand at all. So we realized that we'd gotten a miracle, but it wasn't what I planned, and it wasn't what I prayed for. So we almost missed it. And I wonder how many times we miss the miracles in our lives because it's not what we prayed for, and it's not what we hoped for, but it's a miracle nonetheless. Thanks.